So, in today's lecture, we will be going to talk about the neuron differentiation, how different types of neurons, how various different types of neurons which are there in the body are going to get formed with the processes of differentiation, how their complete mechanism is being initiated, what are the different functions with which these neurons are getting generated and originated from a particular point, from a particular site, and what are the various sort of features or types which will be going to later on help in carrying out these complete processing. So all these things, what are the different processes which are utilized, and what are the different factors and phenomena, and whatever the different things are there in carrying out the complete processing of these neurons, that we will be going to study of in today's lecture in details. So starting from the very first question which arises from whenever we begin to think of neurons and all these things related to neurons is how these stem cells will be going to form the neurons. Okay, now as we all know that stem cells or the fertilized eggs or the ovums which are there, basically they can form a lot of different kinds of cells in the human body, from the blood cells to all the rest of the cells of the body, like the your WBCs, RBCs, your rest of the cells which are there in your complete system of body. So all these things, apart from your neurons and everything, like every cell in the body are getting formed or initiated from a single cell or a single point to starting towards your skin cells and everything. So how they will be going to form all these cells from just a single cell? Now, which cell is going to form these complete cells and everything? Can anybody tell me the name? What is a specific name for that cells which are going to initiate all these progenitors of the various different types of the cells? I think you must have studied this in immunology. What is the specific name for that? Yes, Nisha, very good. That is hematopoietic stem cells. Okay, so hematopoietic stem cells are the cells which are going to initiate the formation of all the various progenitors, like your lymphoid progenitors, your myeloid progenitors, your dendritic cells, your neurons, and all these various different types of the cells are getting initiated or are getting formed with a single cell, that is your hematopoietic stem cell. Starting from that point, it will be going to move towards various different pathways, like some of the cells will be going to initiate towards your lymphoid progenitor cells, some of the cells will be going to form your myeloid progenitor cells, then later on initiating the formation of WBCs, RBCs, your dendritic cells, your various other different types of the cells, like your neutrophils, electrophils, basophils, and all these things. So everything will be going to get initiated and formed from a single cell. Now how it is going to get formed from a single cell? Now the main question here, or the most important question here, arises that how just a single cell or a stem cell can initiate the formation of so much different types of the cells. And even though like ranging from various different types, it is also forming various types of neurons. So यहाँ पर जो बात आती है वो बहुत ज़्यादा important है कि यहाँ पर एक जो single cell जो हम बोलते हैं कि hematopoietic stem cells में ये ability है कि वो body के सारे cells को form कर सकती है. एक human body के जितने भी cells उसके पास present है, जो भी type के उसके पास cells present है, वो सारे cells का formation कर सकती है. ये starting from your neurons to blood cells to skin cells, सारे cells वो form कर सकती है. सो ये किस तरीके से कर सकती है, कैसे ये सारी चीजें हो सकती है, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है ये. ठीक है, अब इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर देने के लिए या इसको सिंप्लीफाई करने के लिए हमें बस ये चीज ध्यान में रखनी चाहिए कि हर सेल जो होती है ह्यूमन बॉडी की, उसके पास ये एबिलिटी है कि उसके पास इस तरीके तरीके के जीन्स है जो कि केपेबल है एक अलग तरीके की या एक सिमिलर तरीके की ह्यूमन बॉडी को फॉर्म कर सके, कि सारे जीन्स वो दोबारा से फॉर्म कर सके। अब ये सारी चीज़ों के लिए, सारे सेल्स के लिए जो चीज़ है, ये जो टर्म है ये ट्रू है, क्योंकि सारे जो सेल्स हैं वो फॉर्म हो सकते हैं, रीजनरेट हो सकते हैं with the help of the stem cells and all the different types of, or all the different kinds of the cell types. And starting from, like, if you wants to start from your embryo towards the development of the fetus, then in the developing conditions and everything, so every cell is showcasing the ability, or the potency basically, to form all the genes which are capable to form a complete human body. So this is a very important thing in answering the question and simplifying the term which is present here, that all the genes are showcasing the ability or potency to form all the genes which are capable of later on forming an entire human body. So that is very important. And also stem cells are showing very much importance in all these processings, and stem cells are completely included in these processes, and then carrying or acquiring the ability to showcase the formations of all the different cells which are present in the human body. Now here, like, for these specificity, like some of the genes, or we could say only certain or specific types of the genes within all these things will be activated. Okay, not every gene is showcasing the ability to form the neurons, or the skin cells, or the blood cells, or the like your lymphocytes or myelocytes and everything. So here only some of the genes for specific functions are getting activated. Okay, now how they will be getting activated? Now here, let me just show you an example here in this case. So here, if you could see this diagram clearly, so here it is being shown that a stem cell is there. Okay, now the stem cells can move towards two of the progenitors, or two of the things which it will be going to conclude out in formations. So that first thing could have been neurons, and the second thing could have been your skin cells. Now how these things are differentiated, and how these completely, like how it will be going to differentiate this entirely. So these stem cells are showcasing the ability to divide, right? It is showcasing the ability of cell division. A lot of different types of division procedures are there which will be going to form its progenitors and everything. So here it is showcasing two daughter cells which are having the same genes. Okay, these are both these daughter cells are having the same genes. But here in this particular daughter cell, the expression which is going to happen in this case and in this condition is specific to neurons. So here gene expression is going to play a very important role in all these things and all these processings. Like all the things and all the processings related to your gene expression, and how the gene expression is entirely being regulated, and all these things that you will be going to study in your third year. So at that point of the time we will be going to see that in detail. But here what will be going to happen, now I'll just simplify this to you. Okay, so first of all, consider a stem cell is there. Right. Now the stem cells are showcasing the ability that it can form two same types of daughter cells. Okay. These two daughter cells are having everything similar in them. All the genes are same and everything are same in them. But here what will be going to happen? If you could see clearly, is the diagram properly visible to all of you? Or shall I zoom it a bit? Everyone, is this visible to all of you? Show your thumb if it is visible to all of you. Okay. All right. So here what will be going to happen in this condition? If you could see, they have showcased us that in this particular image where the yellow portion has been indicated for the formation of neurons, they have showcased a DNA here. Okay, they have showcased a DNA which is going to be present here. Now in this condition, it is being indicated, or it is being concluded that here the expression of the genes which are going to specify the formation of neurons are getting carried out. So in this condition and in this complete process, what is going to happen, that this particular portion, okay, this portion which is given by this green color, which is encoded by the green color, is showcasing the ability to perform the expressions of the neurons, right? And here is in this image, if you could see here, they are indicating this, that other than these genes, the genes which are below these line, okay, are showcasing the ability or are indicated with the red color, are having the expressions which are specific for the skin cells. So what these things indicating, that gene expression here in all these conditions and all these processings are playing a very important role. Now how they will be playing an important role? Now, considering the fact that our body is made up of a lot of different millions or billions of the genes and all that, all these things, okay, now what will be going to happen in these conditions and in these cases? Now let me just give you an example. Can anybody tell me what will be going to happen if I place a gene for eye in your hand? Will it be going to later on form the eye specific differentiation and all these things? And what will be going to happen if I place the genes related to your nails in your head? Will it be going to work out? It won't work out, right? Now why it won't work out?
Receptors are not present of that type.
Yeah, it could have been a reason, but why actually it will not be going to perform? Will it be showcasing the specificity to act on that position? So here, yes. So here, why all these things are not going to working out? Because there is no specificity of the genes at all. Everything, right? Everything, starting from our head to our hair to the toe to the last nail of our toe fingers. So everything has a specific function and has a specified position in the body. Okay, now these things can only worked out at that point, at that position only. Okay, so this is the complete gene expression and how the gene expression is going to work out. Now everything has a specified position, had a specified regulation, the way with which it will be going to regulate and the way with which it will be going to work out. अब ये जितनी भी सारी चीजें हैं, इनकी जितनी भी सारी प्रोसेसिंग है, अब आप न्यूरॉन कंसिडर कर लीजिए या स्किन सेल्स कंसिडर कर लीजिए. अब अगर यहाँ पर ये जो येलो कलर की चीज है, ठीक है, ये जो येलो कलर सेल यहाँ पर दिखाई गई है, अगर यहाँ पर इसे कहा जाए कि इसको तो एक्सप्रेस करने थे न्यूरॉन्स, बट अगर इसे कहा जाए कि आपको स्किन सेल्स एक्सप्रेस करना है, तो ये अपनी फंक्शनिंग उस तरीके से कर पाएगा कि जिस तरीके से वो न्यूरॉन को एक्सप्रेस करने के बाद कर सकता है? कर पाएगा या नहीं कर पाएगा? अगर किसी सेल, कोई एक सेल स्पेसिफाइड है कि वो न्यूरॉन ही फॉर्म करेगी, ठीक है, एक सेल को अगर बताया गया है कि आपको न्यूरॉन का ही फॉर्मेशन या वर्किंग या प्रोसेसिंग करनी है आगे चल के, तो अगर उसे कहा जाए कि नहीं अभी आपको स्किन सेल्स बनानी है, तो वो बना पाएंगे? नहीं बना पाएंगे. क्यों नहीं बना पाएंगे? क्योंकि उनके पास वो स्पेसिफिसिटी नहीं है, वो एक्सप्रेसिंग एबिलिटी नहीं है, उनके जीन्स इस तरीके से फॉर्म्ड नहीं है, इस तरीके से कंप्लीटली कैरीड आउट नहीं है कि वो ये सारी फंक्शनिंग को कैरीड आउट कर सके, वो स्किन सेल्स वाली प्रोसेसिंग प्रॉपरली मेडिएट कर सके. सो यहाँ पे बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल जिस चीज का आता है वो आता है जीन एक्सप्रेशन का. जीन एक्सप्रेशन जब किसी तरीके से कोई भी जीन को या किसी भी प्रोसेस को एक्सप्रेशन करवाता है, या कभी भी जब किसी प्रोसेस का एक्सप्रेशन चल रहा होता है, तो इस केसेस में जो भी एक पर्टिकुलर चीज का फंक्शन है या प्रोसेसिंग है, वो सिर्फ उसी का एक्सप्रेशन स्विच ऑन करता है. ठीक है, जीन एक्सप्रेशन जो चीज है ये दो तरीके से चलती है. कोई भी आप जीन एक्सप्रेशन कंसिडर कर लीजिए. आप सिमिलरली कंसिडर करिए फैन का एग्जाम्पल. ठीक है, अब हमारे पास फैन है. ठीक है, सबके पास फैन होता होगा. फैन देख लो अपने पास ऊपर होगा प्रेजेंट. ठीक है, अब ये फैन जब अगर आपको इसकी नीड है तभी आप क्या करेंगे, इसका बटन स्विच ऑन करेंगे. ठीक है, अगर आपको किसी इसकी नीड नहीं है या आपको इसकी जरूरत नहीं है या फिर आप रूम में प्रेजेंट ही नहीं हो, आपको इलेक्ट्रिसिटी सेव करनी है, तो फिर आप क्या करोगे, बटन क्या करोगे, स्विच ऑफ करोगे. इसी ऑन एंड ऑफ मैकेनिज्म के ऊपर पूरा जीन एक्सप्रेशन चलता है. ठीक है, जब भी किसी प्रोसेस की नीड होती है, ठीक है, किसी प्रोसेस की, किसी मैकेनिज्म की, कोई भी चीज आप कंसिडर कर लीजिए, नो मैटर वॉट एवर इट इज, everything is just working on these two principles, that whenever certain things, certain genes, certain enzymes, certain specific properties, whenever the thing is needed for the system, only at that point of time it will be going to work out, and it will be get switched on with various different types of mechanisms. Okay, and whenever it is not at all needed, whenever the body feels that it is not of no benefit to us right now, at that point of the time these things will be get completely switched off. So on these two principles only the entire mechanism of regulation of gene expression is going to work out. So these things are of much more detail, but that is a part of your third years, so I'm not going to be in very details right now. But you need to understand that all the processes in the body, all the things are very tightly regulated. Every regulation in the body is extremely properly and very specifically regulated, that certain things or certain processes which it needs to turn out at a specific position, they will automatically get turned on with different types of the genes or or enzymes, or no matter whatever different things it require. But whenever the body feels that these processes are of no use to us, at that point of the time these processes or these things are regular, are completely get turned off. So this is how the complete processing here in this case is also working out, right? Now how it is going to working out, now here the stem cells are programmed in such a way that it is showcasing as the formation of two types of genes or sequences. Now which two types of sequences are given as an example to us? Now the first one is neurons and the second one is skin cells. Now here, if this particular cell is programmed in such a way that it will later on showcasing the formation of the neurons, it will completely or automatically switch off the expression of skin cells, right? So here the expression to the genes which are specific for the neurons are ultimately going to get carried out and ultimately going to get completed here in this condition. Similarly, here in these cells which are encoded with this green color or represented in this image with this green color are showcasing the formation or are needs to be specified in such a way that it will later on going to form the skin cells, right? So here automatically with the processes of the gene expression, the complete regulation or the formation of neuron specific genes are entirely getting turned off, and here the expression of the genes specific for the skin cells are automatically in and turned on condition. So this is how the stem cells will be going to regulate the formation of the neurons as well as the skin cells. Is this clear to all of you? Yes, everyone, is that clear to all of you? Moving forward, so here in this condition, what will be going to happen that once the stem cells are programmed and all the expressions are getting started and all of that, now here another big question will be going to arise, and another big question will be going to get like considered, that how all these different kinds of the nerve cells are going to develop. Okay, how their development is going to work out, what are the different things, and how the complete management of these billions of the connections are going to be working out in the human brain. Now, since all the nerve impulses and everything, now whatever action we perform, right from the speaking, now I am right now speaking to you, and you're getting heard of all these things, like what I'm saying, you can hear all these things with the help of your earphones or whatever the speakers which are present to you. So all these things and everything which is there, so all the signals which are like completely working out, and all the signals which are there are going to go towards the brain cells with the help of all these neurons and these nerve connections or the nerve impulses which are entirely going to be present in the complete system or the complete body. So as we have seen in the like the development of eye, we have seen that whenever the cornea is getting an image, okay, you must have remember all these things, remember or not? Eye lens induction, yes, everybody remember eye lens induction? Okay, so what will be going to happen in eye lens induction? Firstly, the image is getting captured from with the help of the cornea. Then the cornea will be going to like pass the image or pass the light and everything towards the lenses, and then the lenses will be going to refract the thing towards your retina. Then both of the retinas, the neural retina and the pigmented retina, are going to give the signals to the nerve cells, the nerve impulse is getting created, and then the image is transferred towards the brain cell to completely visualize and think, or like carried out what the exactly thing it is actually. So here what will be going to happen, and here the important question, which is that how all these different kinds of the nerves are going to develop out, and the another question is that how these complete connections and these nerve impulses are being properly placed in the brain cells, and how all these things are togetherly attached in the complete human brain, and what are the different features or the processes with which all these things are going to get worked out. Now the first question of ours was that how the complete single cell is going to form the complete neurons and all these things and all the cells of the body. So we have answered it in a way that these cells are showcasing or related to the expressions and everything. Now here the next question is, the cells are formed, the neurons are getting formed, but how these different kinds of neurons are getting developed, right? Nerve cells are getting developed basically, and also how all these connections are getting managed, and how these things are properly like attached with the brain cells, and all these connections are, or the signals are getting interacted with each other. So that is also a very important question. Now here, like to answer this question or to answer the question in a correct way, here it is being shown that the origin of all the nerve cells must start to perform with the help of, or must start up with the help of three processes, three most important processes, which will be going to perform in a simultaneous manner or togetherly, which will be going to perform. And these cells will be going to help the nerve cells to carry out the formation of the entire mature stem cells into neurons, starting from the precursors, that is the stem cells, and then carrying out the entire formation into the neurons. Now how these things will be going to work out? All the processings and everything from the origin of the nerve cells to the starting from the connections and everything. So all these things are togetherly working out and togetherly carried out or performed with the help of three most important processes. Okay, and these three important processes will altogether helping out in the formation of from like the complete transformation from the precursor cells, that is the stem cells, towards the mature neurons. Now ऐसे कौन से 3 प्रोसीजर्स है जो ये पूरी चीजों के लिए हेल्प करती है? सो वो 3 प्रोसीजर्स है, फर्स्टली proliferation, the second one is your where it is. So first procedure is proliferation, second procedure is determination, and the third procedure is differentiation. So with the help of all these 3 processes, the complete process of formation of the neurons is going to get happened and is going to get carried out. So up to this, is everything clear to everybody? Yes, everyone, all the things related to neuron differentiation up to this point, is that clear to all of you? All right.